What up, guys? What up, guys? What up, guys? You know, it's Marty. Anyway, right now, I'm just watching the Mariners game, and we're gonna figure out this 3D printer. Cause look, guys. So, I got the filament right there. It showed up in the mail and everything. I got my computer, so we can look up like the Bamboo Labs or the Bamboo Handy, whatever it's called, stuff. And then we got the 3D printer. So, it's here. So we're gonna go over here, and we're just gonna turn it on. The buttons right there and everything, so. It's alive! Alright. It's making some noises. Alright, so. Now, guys. Here we go, back to me. Alright. Alright, guys, so I got 4 slots. You see? 4 slots, you see? Now, I got 4 slots, but I got 6, count 'em, 6 different colors of filament. So I got red, I got blue, I got orange, I got black, I got yellow, and I got pink. So, because they had some sale going on, and, it takes a while for stuff to get shipped over to where I'm at and everything. So, I picked those colors. So, I'm thinking orange and black, because, the Beavers, shout out the Beavers, and, Oregon State, and, it's all Halloween time coming up. And then I want to make stuff for my mom's and my niece. So, I think we're also going to put pink and yellow. So, these are the colors that we're going to use, guys. Right here. Pink, yellow, orange, black. So, that's what we're going to use, guys. Oh, and if you're wondering, we're shooting this on the Osmos Pocket 3, because it's really easy to move around and everything. So, anyway, guys. Alright, so, I'm not really sure how this all goes together. I assume I just plop it on, but, this is just going to be the first time me using the Bamboo Labs A1 and everything. And, this is the combo. So, anyway, hope you're liking this video. It's probably going to be a long one, because, I'm just taking you along on the journey, because the Strange Vision was like, dude, I wish you'd make a video, like, putting it all together, because, I put it together, but I didn't make a video. But he was like, hey, I wish you would have made a video. So anyway, shout out The Strange Vision, check him out on the YouTubes, he's a good guy, The Strange Vision. Also, Chuck Food Reviews and more, that's his buddy, and, the Crimson Gamer, Crimson Bearded Gamer, something like that, that's his brother. Anyway. What you're going to need is a knife. You see? I got a knife right here. Nice knife. Now, this is like vacuum sealed and everything. So, guys, I was watching Peter Langridge video, and he was saying that the A1 Bamboo Labs thing, all you really need and everything, because it does like 95% of the one that the big boy does and everything, and that one's like almost like $2,000 or something. I think now they even have one that's like almost $3,000. But he was saying, guys, if you live in an environment that's like full of moisture and everything, you should probably get the big one, because then you can have these like enclosed and everything and whatnot. Because I guess this stuff gets moisture on it or something somehow. But where I live, tons of moisture, because, the ocean, it's right there and everything, So, tell you what, so, hopefully, this will work out all right and everything, because like I said, it's just open and everything. I kind of wish I would have got the bigger one, just because it's all compact and everything. Like this takes up a lot of room right here. And the big one, just like put them right there and everything, boop, 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 and, much more compact, but, is what it is, guys. We gotta work with what we got, because, we can't be spending money we don't have, because save and invest, guys. Wants and needs. Also, this is like $400 altogether, and I couldn't really justify buying the one that's like $3,000 almost, when I could just buy this for $400, Oh, geez, did you hear that? There's a big air pocket came out there. So let's see. Where did I cut it? Oh, here. It's all. Alright. Thanks. Alright, so this is what it looks like, guys. You know, you got your little cellophane thing because, you know, I guess moisture. So, like I said, I got no idea really how to do this. So, we're going to figure this out together. So, right here, it's taped. You see? Taped right there. So, I assume you just take this off. Oh, and by the way, you know, if you like this content, smash that like button. Consider subscribing. You know, check me out on Instagram, Marty Kaufman. That's. I've noticed on the captions, like the YouTube does captions, and you know they spell my name wrong. So it's MartyKauffman. Yeah, that's what it is. Where did that go? Oh, there it is. So I can't really get that plastic or that tape off there, so we're just gonna plop this in like this, I guess. I don't really know if it really matters which way. This is PLA Basic. That's what we're using as PLA Basic. So we're just gonna plop this in like this. So, boop. Yes, can you see? I guess that's good. And then, guys, you take the little filament dilly. And what number is this? 3? Yeah, this is 3. So here's 3 here. Now there's a little, can you see this? There's a little push button right here. So you gotta push it in, I think. Did you pull out? No, you push it in. Yeah, you push it in, and you stick it in. But, you know, I don't know. I think this tape's gonna mess this up, so let's see if I can cut this off. Here, bear with me. I don't really want to cut off a lot of it, so. There we go. Alright, we got it, guys. Just wheel that back down, so. And then I think it just feeds it through. I think, maybe. Oh yeah, there you go, you gotta push in. Oh, it automatically takes it, I guess. You hear that? I guess that's probably enough feeding it through. And, you know, it probably, like, does the rest of it, whatever. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to come back to you when all the other ones are done. So, see you then. Alright, guys. So, we got all set up. The pink, the orange, the yellow, and I guess I got a problem with the black. Some reason the black's not really working, but, you know, that's what we got. So, I'm going to print something for my mom right quick, so I'm going to use pink. So, I guess you just hit the pink, and you hit load. Alright, and this is what's happening, guys. You see? Alright, guys, I'll come back to you when it's done with this process. Alright, guys. Think about having a little bit of a problem. So it's trying to load the filaments, but I guess there's some issue. So instead of pink, I went and tried yellow. So now we're going to see what happens. So it's saying it's checking right now. And also, it spits out a bunch of stuff like when it clogs up or whatever. So I'm going to have to get something for that. And you know, LSU and Clemson are playing right now, but there's no score. Oh, here it's 3-3. You see, 3-3. All right. Oh, now it says number 2. I'm not using number 2 though. So anyway, guys, we gotta figure this out because you know, there's an issue, guys. There's an issue. Alright, guys. So we got it all figured out and everything. There's a big ordeal because I broke this thing right here. This thing. I broke this thing, and I had to wait for a new one to show up in the mail. So then, you know, I got a new one showed up in the mail and everything. And, you know, it was just a big house, guys. Big house. But, you know, now it's working. So I'll show you what I printed with this. It just got printed. I think I'll give this to my little niece, whenever I see her. Because you guys know. There you go. The time lapse of, what do they call this thing? The boat and everything. Oh, and the Mariners. You see the Mariners playing right now against the Braves. They win in 2-1, guys. So, you guys, thanks for watching this time lapse, or maybe I just left it do the regular speed. So, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see all of you in the next one. What will we make next with the 3D printer? So, I'll see you then. Burp.